Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another Star Wars video for you. And this time I got a review of one of the new 2013 vehicle and figure packs. And it's a really cool one, I think. It's a 501st Legion ATRT, which comes with the ARF Trooper and the TK-21 Tactical Droid. So, good pack. They're both figures and the vehicle are basically repacks. They're just repaints of figures that we've seen before, but they're really good figures and good little vehicles. So I don't mind that they're repaints or repacks, however you want to put it. But this is a neat little set. I got this for $20 at Target recently, and it's a good deal, especially now. They're packing in a second figure with these little packs that we've seen before, so we're getting a good value. Give you a better look at the figures and the vehicle in a couple of moments. But first, let's give you a good look at the packaging, or a closer look. You got the Star Wars logo and close look at the close image of the vehicle and the two figures. Here you see again 501st Legion ATRT with ARF Trooper and TK-21 Tactical Droid. Hasbro.com. You have the little Battle Online FighterPods.com code inside, which I've already thrown out. Not interested. You got a cool little backdrop in the background of clones and battle droids and battling in the background. I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to be Umbara. I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks really cool. Ages 4 and up. Here you see that really dynamic image of Yoda, like almost leaping off the box, which again was meant to help promote the 3D release of Attack of the Clones, but that has been at least not canceled, but at least delayed for now, as concentration right now is on Episode 7. So hopefully we'll get that at some point. Also, something important, we got the warning logo here. Choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. Okay, I'm a little over 3 years old, so we're good there. Anyway, let's show you the back of the box. Again, 501st Legion ATRT. Let's see. An ARF Trooper in the Elite 501st Legion pilots an ATRT into combat against battle droids commanded by the TK-21 Tactical Droid. An ATRT, all-terrain recon transport, is a one-man walker armed with a repeating laser cannon, and with its height, mobility, and speed, the walker allows the trooper to support the Republic forces during battle. So we got a close-up look at the tactical droid. So it says figure fits in vehicle. 501st ATRT, 501st ARF Trooper. The two features on this vehicle, the rotating cannon and the articulated legs. Again, we have the StarWars.com, Hasbro logos. Let's see, this side of the box, we have a close-up of the ARF Trooper. I really love the layout of these new boxes. I love the green color scheme. Looks really cool. We have the tactical droid. Very cool. On the bottom shows some of the other vehicle figure packs that are available. Let's see. The MTT droid fighter they had in stock, but that one doesn't interest me. The attack dropship I would like to find. They didn't have that. I missed out on the dropship the first time around they put this out, so it'd be nice to maybe pick that up. And this is one they had as well, and this one really interests me. And some people don't like this one too much. I think it looks a little goofy, but the Yoda's Jedi Attack Fighter, I think it looks cool. I don't know. I didn't have enough money. I had some other things that I had to pick up that day, so I'm gonna go back later in the week and hopefully this will still be there. Something tells me this might be a shelf warmer. I'm not sure because it may not be the most popular. But anyway, hopefully I can pick that up later in the week. So there is the packaging. And let's get on to the vehicle. I'll show you. Again, we've seen these ATRTs many times before, various paint schemes. But this is the 501st paint scheme, which is really popular. I've mentioned this in a couple other videos. I just always like the blue paint scheme for the 501st. It's got to be my favorite. I love all the little markings on here. It's also cool because we got a Lego version of this, which I did a review not too long ago. Here you see the 501st on either side, and this arrow, and the paint the blue goes all the way down the leg, and a little bit on where the feet, and a little bit of weathering. So you see a little bit of scratching on the feet there, and a little bit up there. So pretty cool, pretty basic. This vehicle, little bit of detail, not great amount of detail on the other side. There's no stickers or anything like that. It would just get the handlebars. It'd be nice if they put a little bit of detail, but that's cool. For the money you're paying for this, it's not too bad. You get this antenna piece, which is also removable. That's a separate piece. Again, the articulated legs, they sort of swivel up here, and you can move them up and down. And then you have, I guess you can call them hinged ankles. As far as this part of the walker, you could position that a little bit. That's it. There's no articulation on the back part, or even up here, which would be nice. It would help it stand a little bit. But in general, they just keep reusing this mold. They're just repainting it. They haven't done too much with this, but it works. They keep pumping them out. We've seen this many times. Got the two figures here. First, we have the tactical droid, the TK21 tactical droid. I love the paint scheme on this guy. Sort of, a little brown and gray and almost like a beigeish color. Then you have this like kind of blue teal, and it just looks really cool. And you look at the markings on the front. You got these brown markings, and this center marking right there, to me, just kind of looks like a Decepticon logo. I just may be off on that, but I don't know. Again, and you have the teal paint apps all over on the legs, and a little bit on the arms there, and on the chest, and of course on the head. And I love the look on this of the tactical droid, and it's nice seeing this figure, this type of droid. We don't see the tactical droid that often. Obviously, we see the battle droid, and I think the super battle droid a little bit more. Articulation for this guy: you got a bulge on his neck, bone shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrists. There's a swivel. The upper portion of the torso is a swivel. There's bolt joints on the hips. They kind of move in and out. And there's hinges on the ankles, but no knee articulation, which is weird that they would leave that out. But that's the tactical droid. And then again, here we have the... Oh, before I forget, he comes with... The one accessory he comes with is the standard battle droid blaster we've seen a million times, so nothing too crazy there. The ARF Trooper. Again, we've seen this mold many times, but it's a great mold. So just done in the blue and white 501st colors, which looks just so great on this figure. We'll just give him the usual kind of up and down 360. Again, we've seen this figure before, so we don't have to go into too much detail. These guys remind me a lot of the Biker Scout. At least this helmet reminds me of the Biker Scout a lot, and that's maybe one of the reasons I like these figures a lot. I got a bunch of these guys. So again, you see the blue on the shoulder and the chest and the helmet, and goes all the way. A little bit more blue on the legs would have been nice, but not too much on the lower part. So the upper part, a lot of blue. Good helmet sculpt. Got sort of like a little gray in the front there. Articulation, again, same as every other ARF trooper. Bulge on your neck, bone shoulders, bone elbows. It's a bulge on your torso. The wrists swivel, and then they have that sort of hinge action. One has the up and down, one has the back and forth motion. So that's cool. Bulge on your hips, bulge knees, and bulge ankles, which really gives for a great posability. And of course is put in so he can sit atop the walker much better. So can you imagine if every figure they did had that kind of articulation? It would just be, it's one of the reasons this figure, it's like we don't mind that this figure gets redone over and over again because it's such a great mold. The plastic looks a little different than we've seen in the past. It looks, I don't know if it's cheaper or what, but it just looks a little different. But I don't mind it. It's a very clean looking figure. There's no weathering at all, which a little weathering would have been nice, but again, we can't get everything. You got a figure with great articulation. He's, standard clone trooper blaster. One thing I want to point out, now he holds it in either hand fine, but this hand here that I have the gun on, the hand, the way it's posed, is just a little, it's really tight. It's really a closed hand. So it makes it tough to get that hand on the handlebars. So you really have to sort of push it in. You can get this hand on okay, but it's a little tough to get on this hand. But not a huge deal breaker. I'm just going to sort of slightly, and the antenna fell off, but that's all right. We're just going to slightly put him on there just for sake. One thing, again, I wish they would do. Now, again, I just plopped him on there. But he will sit on there. You have to, move the legs around a little bit and bend the knees. And you can get him to sit pretty well on the seat. And you have the footrests right here. One thing I wish they would do is, now there are peg holes. There are peg holes on the figure. I wish they would have put pegs on the footrests here. And that would just make it a little more sturdy in getting him on there. So, but in general, it's a really nice set. It's a good vehicle. Two really good figures. Again, they're repacks, repaints, but they're good repacks and repaints. So, if you have versions of these before, you know what to expect. So, definitely a great set. Definitely worth picking up. Like I said, $20. At least that's what it was at Target. I don't know if it's different at other stores. But nice little vehicle. Two figures. Definitely worth it. So there you go. The 501st Legion ATRT with ARF Trooper and TK-21 Tactical Droid. I hope you enjoyed this review. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. Love seeing the feedback from you guys. It's really cool. And yeah, that's it. Definitely recommend this set. Pick it up if you want, if you could find it. And until my next video, may the Force be with you.